I'm Karlee, and welcome back to your 7-day yoga series for balance. We'll be working on eagle pose. You don't need any props today, so just join me on your mat when you're ready. If you don't have time to do this video right now, save it to your watch later playlist and join me when you're ready. Alright guys, we're going to begin today's video laying down on our backs so we can start warming up the hips and engaging the core. So when you're ready to get started, come to lie down flat on your back. You can let your legs go out long and your arms go long by your sides, palms face up. Just start to do a quick body scan, starting at the toes. Notice how your feet are feeling, the calves, the hamstrings, the hips, your back, your shoulders, the base of your skull. Notice all of these points of contact with the earth. Allow yourself to feel nice and supported and grounded here before we get moving and sweating and balancing. We'll scan through the top of the body now. Feel your eyelids gently soften, your nose, your lips, your chest, down your belly, your thighs, your shins, and the tops of your feet. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, side out. Big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, side out. We'll breathe in through the nose. Seal the lips and exhale through the nose. Keep that going with that same powerful intention. In and out through the nose. This type of breath helps to keep our body in the parasympathetic nervous system state, which is the rest and digest state for the body. So we can focus on moving and exercising while also keeping the mind and the soul nice and relaxed here. Take just a couple more rounds of breath in and out through the nose to tune into your body. Now we'll hug the right leg into the chest. You can wrap your hands around the back of your thigh or even around the front of your shin. Pull your shoulder blades down into the mat and squeeze your right knee up towards your right armpit. So we're really compressing the front of the right leg here. That's our hip flexor, that's our psoas. And then keep your left leg nice and active. So your left foot is flexed. Your toes are curling back towards your shins. Keep your left foot flexed as you start to rotate through the right ankle, circles in one direction, and then the other. Give your right knee one more big squeeze into your chest, and then spinal twist. Send the right knee all the way across the body towards the left. I like to place my left hand on the outside of my right leg here, just for a little extra gravity. And then extend your right arm out to the right into a big long twist and gaze over your right shoulder. Nothing too deep or too crazy yet. Just start to notice how the spine is wringing out, stretching. We're also opening through the front of the right shoulder here as we try to keep our right shoulder reaching down towards the mat, but keep twisting the body to the left. One more nice big breath. We'll untwist, hug your right knee back to your chest. Lift up your left leg and plant the sole of the left foot on the mat. Figure 4, cross your right ankle over your left leg. Flex through the right ankle now. If you're already feeling a nice stretch in the hips, you can stay just like this. Otherwise, we'll lift the left foot off the mat, holding this shape, and then wrap the hands around the back of the left leg. This will deepen this figure 4 stretch. Now, can you bring your shoulders away from the ears and down to the mat? And drive your tailbone into the mat as well. Another nice big round of breath. Now we're going to come into eagle crunches. So this right foot that's on top of the left leg, slide it even further over like you're sitting in a fancy chair with your cross leg position. Now left arm will cross over the right. You can wrap for opposite shoulders here like you're giving yourself a nice hug, or you can keep binding the arms like you're going to reach palms of the hands toward each other. And then hug the feet in towards the midline of the body. Now as you inhale, we're going to send the hands back overhead and the feet towards the mat. Exhale, crunch, lift your shoulder blades off the mat and hug your knees and your elbows together. We're going to do 4 more nice and slow like that. Inhale, feet reach down, arms reach overhead, lengthen. Exhale, crunch, shoulder blades off the mat, tuck everything together and squeeze. 3 more. Inhale it long. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, crunch and hold, squeeze for 3, for 2, 1. Happy baby, unravel, reach for your ankles, the toes, the soles of the feet, whatever you want to grab here, and rock a little side to side. Press your low back into the mat. Give yourself a little massage. Another round of breath. And we'll take all of that to the other side. So grab your left leg, pull it into your chest, right leg goes long down the mat. Activate through the right foot so the right foot is flexed, and hug your left leg close into your left armpit. Now take some ankle rolls with the left ankle in one direction and the other. Give your left leg one more nice squeeze into the chest. Feel the compression on the left hip flexor now. And spinal twist. Send your left leg all the way across the body over to the right. Again, I like to bring my right hand outside of my left leg here, just to help encourage the twist. And then send your left arm all the way out to the left and gaze over your left shoulder. The left shoulder keeps hugging into the mat as you twist deeper towards the right. Let's take 2 more nice rounds of breath here, wringing out the spine in the opposite direction. Gently come back up to center. Hug your left knee into your chest. Now lift up your right leg, plant the sole of the right foot onto the mat, and cross your left ankle over your right leg. Now the left foot is flexed here, and you can stay just as you are, or lift your right leg off the mat again and grab behind your right thigh here. This will intensify the stretch a bit more. Hug your shoulders down into the mat and away from the ears. Feel your low back press into the mat and ground you. One more round of breath. Breathe into the left hip. We'll come into those eagle crunches, everybody's favorite. So cross your left leg over your right even more, like you're sitting cross-legged in a chair. Now this time, right arm will go over the left. Either grab for opposite shoulders or find a wrap or two around the forearms. Inhale, lengthen, toes go out long, arms reach back. Exhale, crunch, pull your shoulder blades off the mat like your knees and your elbows are gonna touch. Inhale it long. Exhale, crunch. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, last 2. Exhale, crunch. Last one, inhale long. Exhale, crunch, hold at the top for 3, 2, 1. Happy baby pose. Grab for the feet or the ankles and rock side to side. Last time here. Engaging through the core is really going to help us with our balancing. Now hug both your knees into your chest, grab behind your thighs, and take a couple rocks up and down, forward and back on the mat, until you hold in a boat pose. Can you find your balance and not use your hands? We'll hold in high boat just for 3 more rounds of breath to lock in that core engagement. If it's feeling too easy, straighten your legs. We got 2 more breaths. And exhale, cross your legs, come all the way up to tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly. Look up, stretch the throat. Lift your tailbone up. Exhale, round and curl. Push the mat away. Tuck your chin to your chest. Again, inhale. Drop the belly, arch the spine. Exhale, round. Pull the belly button into the spine. Once more like that. Inhale. Exhale. And tuck your toes, lift your hips, come into your first downward facing dog. Walk out through the feet, stretching one calf then the other. Relax your neck. Bend your knees as much as you'd like so you can find a lot of length in the spine. Then gaze between your hands and walk your feet to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands onto your shins and flatten your back out. Exhale, forward fold, melt your heart back down. Inhale, extended mountain pose, reach up, gaze up, palms touch at the top. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Beautiful job, guys. Let's get flowing. Inhale, extended mountain pose, Urdhva Hastasana, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, humbly bow down. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Lower down, halfway or all the way to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip the tops of the feet onto the mat and squeeze your glutes as your heart shines forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back once again. One more sun salutation like that. Gaze between your hands and inhale, walk, step, or hop to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose, reach up, gaze up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, extended mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Lower down halfway or all the way. Inhale, upward facing dog, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send the hips up and back. Inhale, three-leg dog on the right side. Lift your right leg up and back. Low crescent lunge. Tuck your knee to your chest and step your foot between your hands. Lower your left knee down to the mat and reach your arms up to the sky. This is your low crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. We're pressing the hips down and forward, pulling the shoulders away from your ears and shining the heart proudly forward. Reach energy up through all 10 fingertips. Full round of breath in. Be here on your exhale. Bring your hands to your heart center and twist to the right. You can stay just like this or start to hook your left elbow outside of the right knee and use this leverage to twist just a little bit deeper. Stay for another round of breath. Inhale, back to Anjaneyasana, low crescent lunge. Exhale, plant your hands to the mat. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, runner's lunge, and standing splits. Send your left leg up into the air and let your chest come down towards your right leg. Point your left foot, bend your right leg slightly. So we're feeling this intense stretch in the right hamstring and squeezing the left glute to strengthen the left leg and reach the left toes up. Stay for another round of breath. Forward fold, top of the mat. Bend your left leg and step it to meet your right. Hang your chest heavy. Grab opposite elbows and sway side to side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to your heart. We'll take it to the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, step or hop back, lower halfway or all the way down to your belly. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-leg dog on the left side. Lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, low crescent lunge. Tuck your left knee to your chest and step your left foot down between your hands. Lower your right knee to the mat. Find your stability as you reach up and breathe in. Exhale, sink into the pose. Remember your cues to keep your shoulders pulled down and back. Sink low and deep in the hips. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Twist to the left. You can stay up tall with the chest or hook your right elbow outside of your left knee and use this to twist just a little bit deeper. Stay for a round of breath. Inhale, untwist, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, runner's lunge. Plant your hands to frame your left foot. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee off the mat. Standing splits. Launch your right leg into the air. Pull your torso down. Bend your left leg a little bit so we're not locking out the knee joint. And squeeze your right glute. Point your right foot. I know your heart rate's gonna get up. Stay for one more round of breath. And then tuck your right knee so your right foot plants to meet your left. Ragdoll, grab opposite elbow, sway side to side. Relax your neck, bend your knees enough that your chest rests on your thighs. Release your elbows. Inhale, halfway lift, press your hands to your shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose, Urdhva Hastasana, reach up. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Beautiful. Let's get into our eagle pose balance now that we're nice and warmed up. So start with your feet about shoulder width apart and inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips nice and low and bring your arms up high. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, hover your right foot off the mat. So you need to ground down into all four corners of your left foot. If you want to do this by a wall or a chair at home so you can have something to hold on to, feel free to do that. Now cross the right knee over your left, just like we did at the beginning, like you're sitting in a fancy chair. All right, now left arm over the right. Option for a nice self-love hug here, or wrap the arms another time or two around. Now sit nice and low in the hips and pull your chest back. Ideally, we want here to have the elbows and the knees in the same plane, so the same straight line. Find something unmoving to gaze at. That is your drishti point. Reach the shoulders back and the elbows up for 3, 2, 1. Can you undo this twist with control and come back to chair pose nice and slow? Yes, inhale. Exhale, hover your left foot off the ground. Find your drishti point, your unmoving spot to gaze at, and then cross your left knee over your right. Keep sitting low. Maybe your toes even wrap around to the inside of your right shin. Sometimes mine do, sometimes mine don't. Today they're doing it on this side. All right, now cross right arm over left, self-hug, or another wrap or two. Sit low in the hips, pull your chest back. We're always nice and proud in the chest. And check that your knees and your elbows are in a straight line. To really advance this pose even more, you can smile. Stay for another inhale. Exhale, unwrap nice and slow with control. Breathe in, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Shake it out. Lift onto your tippy toes and sit your hips all the way down to your heels. Tiny ball pose. Wrap your hands around your shins. Give yourself a nice hug for all of that hard work. Bring your hips down to the mat and come into a nice cross-legged seat. We'll take one last inhale and reach the arms up together. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let your heart rate come down. Let your thumbs press against your sternum. Honor yourself for everything and anything that you did on the mat today. Thank you for letting me guide you. I hope you enjoyed. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you like this video and want to see more content like this, download our app, Yoga Plus.
Welcome to Yoga Plus. Courses available from pupil to yogi. Sort by yoga, fitness, and instructors. Create your own routines. Access the Pose Library. Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth. Available on Google Play and the App Store.
Join us for 14 and 30-day programs, hour-long classes, and much more on our yoga app, Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth. It's free to download and features a variety of wellness content, including yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and interviews with dozens of wellness experts.